What is programming for apps? Hello everyone! Last time we explored how apps look and feel with user interface design. Today we go one step deeper, to how they actually work behind the scenes. This session is all about programming basics that bring apps to life. Think of it like giving your app a brain after building its face. Why learn to code? So, why should you care about programming? Because it's one of the most in-demand skills in the world. Whether you dream of building games, apps, or solving real-world problems, code is your superpower. It helps you think clearly, build smart, and maybe even start your own tech venture. Variables, the building blocks. At the heart of programming are variables. They store your data, names, scores, settings, anything. Think of them as digital containers with labels. Want to track your score in a game? That's a variable. Data types, strings, numbers, and booleans. Next up, data types. Strings are words, numbers are, well, numbers, and booleans are just true or false. These three are like the Lego pieces your app uses to decide, calculate, and display stuff. Conditional logic, making decisions. Now your app starts to think. If it's raining, send a notification. If the answer is correct, award points. That's if-else logic in action. Your app reacts differently depending on the situation. If-else in action. Just like your teacher checks if your grade is over 90 for an A, your code checks values and makes decisions. Nested ifs can even help create complex logic like online forms or user flows. Loops, repeating tasks. Loops let your app do something again and again without repeating yourself. Think. Checking homework for 5 subjects or sending messages to multiple users. For loops, count on. For loops are great when you know how many times something should happen, like looping through 10 quiz questions or showing the top 5 scores. While loops keep going until something is no longer true. Use them when you don't know the endpoint, like waiting for a correct answer in a quiz. Functions, code you can reuse. Functions are reusable chunks of logic. If you find yourself copying and pasting code, stop. Turn it into a function and just call it. Cleaner and smarter. Methods, actions of objects. A method is just a function inside an object. Think player.jump or song, play. It's how characters, buttons, or sounds do things in your app. Classes, code blueprints. A class is like a recipe. It describes how to make something, like a car, player, or enemy in a game. From this recipe, you create objects. Objects, app creatures from classes. Objects are real instances from a class, like making 2 players with different names but the same behaviors. Welcome to object-oriented programming. Events, making apps react. Apps aren't just smart, they're responsive. Clicks, taps, swipes, each is an event. And your app reacts using event handlers like onClick. Error handling, try, catch, fix. Sometimes things go wrong. A user enters a bad value. A file doesn't load. With try, catch, your app can respond gracefully, like showing a friendly error message. Simple calculations, math magic. Math in code is essential. Calculators, games, shopping carts, all need calculations. Use plus and % to power logic and scoring. Let's code a mini app. Let's build a quiz app using everything we've learned. Use variables, loops, functions, and conditions. Add buttons to start and restart it. Real event handling in action. Apps built with basics. Believe it or not, the apps you use every day, calculators, timers, to-do lists, are built on these basic tools. You already know enough to create your own. Summary, programming basics recap. Here's what we covered. Variables, types, decisions, loops, functions, objects, and events. These basics are your starter kit for building apps. Next steps, where to go from here. What now? Keep coding. Build more projects, learn arrays and UI design, join coding groups. The journey has just started, and you're ready to explore it.